It is my pleasure to declare Convocation officially convened. Please take your seats and rest comfortably. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. My name is Robert Thirsk, and I'm Chancellor of the University of Calgary. Let's do the astronaut safety briefing to begin. In the unlikely event of a fire alarm sounding, you will be instructed by myself or a designate to remain seated while we investigate. If an evacuation is required, we will follow the directions of the ushers and the marshals to the nearest stairwell and exit out of the building. Emergency exits are located on the north wall behind me on the upper running track level and also at the court level. And you can also exit the gym where you entered on the upper level at the southwest corner. I acknowledge the traditional territories of the people of the Treaty 7 region in southern Alberta, which includes the Blackfoot Confederacy, comprising the Siksika, the Piikani, and the Kainai First Nations, the Tsuut'ina First Nation, and the Stoney Nakoda, which includes the Chiniki, Bearspaw, and Wesley First Nations. The City of Calgary is also home to Métis Nation of Alberta Region 3. The University of Calgary is situated on land adjacent to where the Bow River meets the Elbow River. The traditional Blackfoot name of this site is Mohkinstsis, which we now call the City of Calgary. It's a pleasure to welcome today's graduates who sit before me, along with family and friends, to this afternoon's convocation ceremony. University President and Vice Chancellor Dr. Elizabeth Cannon and I are pleased to welcome Honorary Degree recipient Haley Wickenheiser and Order of the University of Calgary recipient Ian Minifie. And I'm also pleased to welcome Jill Wyatt, Chair of the University of Calgary Board of Governors, Dr. Drew Marshall, Provost and Vice President Academic, other members of our Board of Governors, university senators, members of our senior leadership team, Sagar Grewal, Student Union President, Britt Paris, Graduate Students Association President, other executive members of the Students Union and the Graduate Students Association, Chancellor Emeritus, Dr. Brian Norford. Welcome also to our other past honorary degree recipients, Dr. Richard Guy, Dr. Roger Jackson, and Dr. Joan Snyder, and a warm welcome to the distinguished graduate, Mary Cameron. And a special welcome to professors and staff from the Faculty of Graduate Studies, the Faculty of Kinesiology, and the Faculty of Science. This is a day of celebration. We encourage you to share your joy and pride with us on social media. So use the Twitter hashtag #UCalgaryGrad, or you can use the handle @UCalgary, or even my handle @RobertThirsk. To family and friends, you're here celebrating with a mixture of pride, joy, and a shared sense of accomplishment. You've stood by your graduates over the course of their degree, offering words of encouragement, a voice of reason, and the occasional shoulder to cry on. Thanks to each of you for the love and support that you've given to our graduates. In fact, graduates, let's pause for a moment because what I just said is important. As you know, we're currently in the middle of the Stanley Cup Finals. One of the greatest traditions of hockey is that immediately after putting the puck in the net, the scorer will turn to the player who got the assist and will point to them so that everyone in the arena knows who set up the goal. And this upholds the notion that hockey is a team sport. Well, post-secondary education is also a team sport. Graduates, do me a favor, look around and find family and friends in the bleachers. In fact, graduates, please stand and point to those people, show me those people who assisted you in graduating today. Wave and cheer, make some noise, show them how appreciative you are of them and all their work. Thank you, grads. Take your seat. And yes, to our assembled grads, congratulations. You are the University of Calgary's class of 2018. Woo! This is my last convocation as your Chancellor. A highlight of my term has been the privilege to meet you, students who wish to make our world a better place. This afternoon, as you graduate and move on to your next adventure in life, I'd like to pass on to you one final thought. I wish to share with you one last valuable lesson that I learned during my career, and that is to stay out of my comfort zone. What does it mean to stay out of one's comfort zone? I think you already know. For some of you, staying out of your comfort zone means staying up late for weeks on end to prepare for your thesis defense. For others, it means working part-time jobs and volunteering in the community, all while studying at university, or venturing for the sake of your education to a new country with an unfamiliar language, culture, and values. For me, staying out of my comfort zone means launching to space atop 4 million pounds of explosive propellant, knowing that it might be the last thing that I ever do. The secret to career success, in my experience, is boldness. Throughout my life, I worked with gifted colleagues who shared a sense of daring. It was when we functioned at the limits of our capabilities that we flourished and our achievements were most meaningful. My best learning occurred when I was uncomfortable, training overseas for weeks on end in a foreign language, or in survival training situations when I was hungry, tired, and edgy. The best decisions that I made in life often left me feeling uncertain and anxious. This may sound sadistic, but I wish the same for you. As you leave the University of Calgary, I encourage you to stay out of your comfort zone. Take on life challenges that are bigger than yourselves. Seek out coworkers, employers, and mentors who are drawn to grand, seemingly impossible challenges. Those are the people who will energize you. Those are the people who will push you to be the best you can be. The world leaders of my era were remarkable. Martin Luther King Jr., Margaret Thatcher, Nelson Mandela, Georges Vanier, Sally Ride. Inspirational leaders who believe that we do things not because they're easy, but because they're hard, who dreamed of things that never were and asked why not, and who boldly went where no one had gone before. Our nation today does not need risk-averse leaders who are fearful of failing. Society will never advance under their leadership. Rather, we need your bold leadership. The challenges facing 21st century are numerous and daunting. Control of climate change, pushing the frontiers of human performance, exploration of deep space. These and many other challenges will not only be solved by those rare, bold leaders who are experienced and competent, but those who are also willing to take risks. Be aware that by continually venturing out of our comfort zones, we will make mistakes. I have repeatedly failed in life. As a young astronaut, I amassed a rich catalog of failures during training that I later drew upon for success in space. Taking a bold approach means you will also be prone to making mistakes. More mistakes than those who pursue a safer, more conventional path in life. But failure is what has honed the skills of society's greatest leaders. If it ever becomes too much, call on us, your home university. Share your dilemmas with former classmates or a respected professor who knows you well. Some of us have been there and done that, done something similar to what you will be going through. Your university community and its programs are lifelong resources. Be bold, take on risk, embrace failure, pursue the impossible, avoid your comfort zone. What happens next in your life matters to us. We'll watch with pride as you make your mark in the world, and as alumni, you will always remain part of the University of Calgary family. We wish you continued success and happiness. I now invite President and Vice Chancellor Dr. Elizabeth Cannon to come forward and address Convocation.
Thank you, Chancellor Thirsk. Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to join the Chancellor in welcoming our many distinguished guests, members of our Board of Governors, Senate, senior leadership team, student leaders, faculty and staff, honorary degree recipient Haley Wickenheiser, Order of the University of Calgary Ian Menifee, and our distinguished graduate Mary Cameron. I'd like to also thank all of the friends and family who are here today to recognize this graduating class. And I want to take a moment to acknowledge Chancellor Thirsk, as he mentioned he will be completing his term as our University Chancellor at the end of this month. Bob, you've been an outstanding ambassador for the University of Calgary and our Eyes High strategy, and we want to thank you for your dedication and leadership. Most importantly, I'd like to send a very special welcome to you, our graduates, as we celebrate this milestone in your lives. It took a lot of hard work and persistence to get to where you are today. You've faced new challenges and opportunities throughout your learning experience, and in response, you've grown personally, professionally, and intellectually. The last few years have been a time of true self-discovery, and each one of you is a better person as a result. At the same time that you can look back and feel proud of your accomplishments, you can also look forward to the many new opportunities that lie ahead. The same determination that helped you complete your degree will also help you excel in the years ahead. Together, you represent a generation unlike any other. You are creative, resourceful, and committed to helping others. Our university is tremendously proud to count you as part of our family. Congratulations to the class of 2018. Now, I'm joined on stage by those who care deeply about excellence in learning. They're passionate about the quality of higher education, and they're dedicated to the success of our students. Please join me in thanking them. These are the faculty and staff of the University of Calgary, members of our Board of Governors and Senate, chancellors past and present, and community supporters. Those on the stage, please stand so we can thank you for your commitment to our university and our students. Thank you. Every convocation is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and as president of the university, I consider it a great honor to preside over this tradition. I'm also inspired each and every year by the stories of students who've achieved the extraordinary during their time at our university. I'd like to share two such stories from this year's graduating class. Brianna Galley is graduating today with a Bachelor of Science in Exercise and Health Physiology. Her commitment to excellence spans many different areas. Brianna maintained an excellent academic record while playing with the Dinos women's basketball team. She was the lead scorer for her team, earning Academic All-Canadian status and the Sylvia Sweeney Award. In addition, Brianna spent a summer in Switzerland as a research assistant, and she's worked for 4 years on research with Dr. Carolyn Emery in the Sport Injury Prevention Research Center. Brianna has combined these achievements with exceptional community service, including many hours of volunteer work for various organizations. She's looking forward to playing professional basketball in Europe this year and later enrolling in medical school. Congratulations, Brianna. The second story is of Reginald Libert, who graduates today with a combined Bachelor of Science honors in computer science and pure mathematics. Reginald is a gifted scholar, receiving numerous scholarships throughout his degree and multiple grants for undergraduate research, including 3 from the Natural Sciences and Engineering Research Council of Canada. He's also a talented musician who finds great inspiration from the kinship between mathematics and music. Reginald has applied this passion to explore everyday applications of mathematics, such as the use of number theory to encrypt computer data. He's looking forward to attending graduate school and continuing this promising research with one of Canada's top experts in the field. Congratulations, Reginald. These stories are just a few examples. There are so many others on our campus, and together they illustrate the incredible potential of our students. Given the right support and opportunity, you are capable of creating such a positive impact, whether it's leading social progress, starting a business, or developing new technologies. Your contributions add up to a stronger, more resilient Calgary and a better world for all of us. Our commitment to you is to make sure that we're creating the right foundation here on our campus for our students' success. We're focusing on enriching the student experience through hands-on learning, research, and opportunities to engage in entrepreneurial thinking. The focus is a key element of our Energized Eyes High strategy, and it's woven through our updated academic and research plans. We're building great momentum towards these goals. Just last May, we announced the launch of the Hunter Hub for Entrepreneurial Thinking. This was made possible by a generous gift of $40 million from Calgary's own Hunter family. Along with other philanthropic support, this gift has helped us surpass the $1 billion mark towards the Energize campaign for transformative teaching, learning, and research. The Hunter Hub's permanent home will be in the redeveloped McKimmie complex. And if you've been walking around campus the last few days, you'll see that this project is well underway. The redevelopment will support 500 new full-time students, and it will enrich the student experience with centralized student services, new classrooms, and expanded study spaces. But at the same time that we're enhancing the university in a physical sense, we're also looking at the social and community aspects of our campus. Last fall, we launched our first Indigenous strategy, Itapatope, which was one important step in our journey towards reconciliation, respect, and inclusion. We're delighted to welcome our inaugural Vice Provost Indigenous Engagement, Dr. Michael Hart, to champion this strategy. And over the course of just 1 year, we've seen a 10% increase in the number of registrations from Indigenous students. We've also seen an outstanding milestone during our second annual Giving Day. In just 24 hours, more than 1,200 donors contributed over $960,000 towards the University of Calgary student experience in the form of scholarships and bursaries. Graduates, this is our investment in you, and it's been worth it. In a few short moments, you'll cross the stage and join a network of over 173,000 alumni. These alum, like you, enrich our community in so many ways. You have the talent, the education, and the energy to take you wherever you want to go, and I know that you will go far. Congratulations to each and every one of you, and please keep your eyes high. Thank you. I would ask that Ian Minifee please stand. The university draws its strength from its community, its students, its faculty, its staff, and alumni. The Order of the University of Calgary honors those within the university family who've brought great honor to this university. Ian Menifee is a deserving recipient of the Order. As a proud University of Calgary alumnus and a former Dinos basketball legend, Ian has been a tireless ambassador for sports and citizenship. He completed a BA degree in economics and retired from varsity athletics, ranked second in all-time career points. Following graduation, Ian was a founding member of the Dinosaur Basketball Foundation, the predecessor of the Sixth Man Club. From 2009 to 2015, Ian served on the University Senate. Among his many contributions, Ian helped create the Senate Service Award for student athletes who demonstrate exceptional community service. He also co-founded a leadership program to connect award recipients with mentors from the Senate. In addition, Ian has contributed his leadership and expertise on numerous Senate committees, supporting enhanced selection processes for Senate candidates, community engagement, and planning, among other roles. Currently, Ian advises clients as a wealth strategist with Sagium, an independent financial planning firm. He also proudly serves as a board member of the Calgary Distress Centre and a member of the Canada Basketball Foundation. Ian is an outstanding community leader and an inspiration to our graduating students. Eminent Chancellor, I present to you Ian Menifee, a true citizen of the University of Calgary. I invite you to admit him as a member of the Order of the University of Calgary in recognition of his exemplary and distinguished service to the university.
It is my great pleasure to now admit you, Ian Menifee, as a member of the Order of the University of Calgary. Congratulations.
I would like to now introduce Aretha Van Herk, our university orator, who will deliver the citation for our honorary degree recipient.
Chancellor Thirsk, I know that you have requested that we abstain from fuss about this being your final convocation week here at the University of Calgary. But having had the honor of serving as one of your orators during your time, I want to echo President Cannon's thanks for all you have done. Working with you has been one of the most joyous experiences of my academic life. Thank you. Haley Wickenheiser, please stand. Eminent Chancellor, President Cannon, members of the Senate and the Board of Governors, honored guests, fellow faculty, graduates. Wick. A wick is a strip of porous material up which liquid fuel is drawn by capillary action to the flame in a candle or a lamp. In short, fuel to a fire. A flame can burn bright, but the wick is the conduit, and Haley Wickenheiser is the wick. She has truly fueled the very best accomplishments as a champion, a performer, a team player, a public representative, a hero to us all. Hockey arenas tremble when her blades hit the ice, And in her decades of competition, she has played at every national and international level. At 15, she was named to Canada's national women's hockey team and went on to compete in world tournaments with stunning results. She is a 6-time Olympian, winning 5 Olympic medals, 4 of them gold. Only 5 athletes in the world can claim such victories. She is the all-time top Olympics goal scorer in total points, and I can't work this out, she competed in softball in 2000, setting the highest batting average for Canada at the Sydney Summer Olympics. But that is only the tip of her multiple successes. In 2003, she made hockey history for women by scoring a goal in a men's professional league in Finland. In 2008, she was named one of the top 25 toughest athletes in the world by Sports Illustrated. It's way better than the swimsuit issue. She is one of only 2 women invited to the NHL Philadelphia Flyers training camp. She was Canada's flag bearer at the opening of the Sochi Olympics, and in 2014, she was nominated by her world peers to sit on the IOC. But Hayley Wickenheiser does more than score goals. She is a role model and a mentor for young and old. She supports kids sport, Project North, Ovarian Cancer Canada, Right to Play, and Jumpstart. Her camp, the Canadian Tire Wickenheiser Female World Hockey Festival, teaches leadership and personal development, along with hockey, to girls and women. The greatest Canadian female athlete ever, she is a legend in this city, this country, and the world. Hayley Wickenheiser's strength and spirit are beyond incredible. She embodies speed and fury, astonishing focus, and passionate resilience. Eminent Chancellor, let us honor today one who is more than a champion, faster than ice and brighter than light. On behalf of the Senate and the University, I invite you to invest Hayley Wickenheiser with the degree Doctor of Laws honoris causa.
I admit you, Hayley Wickenheiser, Wick, to the degree Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, and grant you all the rights and privileges, powers and responsibilities pertaining to this degree. Congratulations.
Wow, thank you very much for that lovely oration, and you can call me Wick, so that is my nickname, but thank you, Chancellor Thirsk and President Cannon, so many people on the stage that have impacted my life, because I've spent actually half my life or more here at the university, so it is a very special day to be able to be here, and especially to address the grads of Kinesiology, which I got my bachelor degree in. I want to congratulate all of you guys, because today not only have you finished one journey, but you've also won a jackpot, really. You've won a lottery in that you have completed a Canadian education. And when I look right here at my teammate, Danielle Goyette, who we played together for almost 20 years on the national team, and then she became my coach here at the University of Calgary with the Dinos, which was interesting at times, hey? And I know that when Goyetti, which is her nickname, and I traveled around the world and played for Canada, One of the greatest satisfactions that I had was going into different countries, people coming up to you and saying, oh, you're Canadian, and being so proud to actually wear that maple leaf and to represent the country that we live in. So I feel very grateful. I think getting a Canadian education is maybe in the 1% of education in the world. My journey to being here today really started in the 1988 Winter Olympics. There were two things that happened in 1988. The first was coming to Calgary to witness the Olympics. And I was 10 years old at that time, and I left Calgary. I went back to my little town of Shaunavon, Saskatchewan, and I dreamed that I was going to be a ski jumper. Because in the 1988 Winter Olympics, I watched a guy by the name of Matti Nykänen win 3 Olympic gold medals in ski jumping and kind of take over the spotlight of those Olympics. So I tried to build a ski jump in the hayloft of our barn on our farm, and it didn't really work out very well, so good thing I stuck to hockey. But that's where my dream started. The second thing that happened in 1988 was that my parents are both school teachers, and my mom took time off to have 3 kids. And when I was 10 years old, she decided that she needed to go back to upgrade her teaching degree from a 2-year to a 4-year degree to get a job so that we could have a better life. And so living in Shaunavon, she had to move 4 hours away to Regina to go to the University of Regina, and spent a year living in residence. And I'll never forget the day that she graduated. I was sitting in the crowd, like all of you are, watching my mom walk across the stage, and when her name was announced, I yelled and cheered because we were so proud. And not knowing that 16 years later or more, I would be attending the University of Calgary, and when I walked across the stage, which it did take me 16 years to get my undergrad degree, by the way, but when I walked across the stage, my son Noah was in the crowd, and the reason I went to my grad and I walked across the stage was because I wanted my son to see me do the same thing that I saw my mom do. And so I just want to give a shout out to all the families that are here. Everyone here, you all have your story and your journey, and some it was really harder than others, and everyone here is supporting a loved one, and you're a big, big part of this journey. And to know that going forward, you're never alone in the next steps that you're going to take. I think that in education, there's 2 types of education. There's an education of an institution like the University of Calgary, which I did a bachelor's degree, I did a master's degree. I've spent 20 years of my life in this building playing for the University of Calgary Dinos, being a student athlete, which is one of the greatest experiences that I've ever had a chance to be a part of. And so there's this institutional education that you get, and that gives you wings. But then there's the education of the world, and that's when you have to fly. And when I think back on my hockey career, I kind of did it in reverse. I kind of did the hockey thing, and now I'm doing the education thing. And in the first Olympic Games that I competed in 1998, we didn't win the gold medal, we actually lost to the Americans. And after that Olympics, I went into a bit of a depression. We call it an Olympic depression, because everything I thought I was kind of wrapped up in who I was as a hockey player. I wasn't able to separate the two. And about 6 months into this little depression, my coach, a man by the name of Wally Kozak, who I am sure there are many, many people in this building that know who that is, he gave me a quote. It said, "A gold medal is a wonderful thing, but if you're not enough without it, you'll never be enough with it." And I've taken this piece of paper, I folded it up, and for 20 years of my career, I put it in my hockey stall somewhere, wherever we played, and in whatever game we played around the world. And it's those experiences of flying and trying things and getting out of your comfort zone that really, you put your education to good use. One of the things that I really want to encourage all of you guys to do is, I think it's similar to what Chancellor Thirsk was saying, is that, the world really needs less sheep. We live in a world right now where there's a lot of sheep. We need a lot more leaders, and to be that bold leader. When I was growing up playing hockey, I was a girl playing hockey on all boys teams all the time. And I look back on my career, I realized that in my head, I had kind of created this bucket list. And it's not a bucket list like I'm going to climb Kilimanjaro or Everest or jump or go to space. It was actually a bucket list of the things that I literally had to buck to be able to have the chance to play in the Olympic Games. So those were things like gender and conformity, you're not welcome here, all those types of things. And what I want to kind of ask you guys rhetorically is to ask yourselves, you know, what's on your bucket list? What are the things that you've had to go through to get to where you are now? And what are those things that you're going to sort of buck in the future going forward, and to think about that. I think it's one thing to be the best in the world. It's completely another thing to be the best for the world. And that's a really hard thing to do. But when we play for hockey, we play in Canada and we represent Canada, we always think of pressure as a privilege. Pressure is not the country of Canada when we play in the Olympics, everyone pushing us down from above. Pressure is everyone in the country is coming from behind and pushing us forward. And we see it as pressure is a privilege. So for all of you grads here today, you know what pressure is because you've lived it, you've performed, and you've completed it. So look at it as a privilege, take it as an opportunity, and wherever your future is going to go in your next life, I wish you guys all the best, and congratulations to all of you, congratulations to all of your families, and a sincere, heartwarming thank you to the University of Calgary for literally spending half my life in this building. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Wickenheiser, for sharing with us your thoughts on education and also on the opportunities that pressure provides to us. And also thank you for accepting the honorary degree. You're an inspiration to our graduates and to our faculty and staff.
Graduates, can you please stand? Eminent Chancellor and President, on behalf of the faculties of the university, I present these graduates and those in the program who are not able to be here today. I ask that they be pledged and admitted to the University of Calgary degrees that they have earned.
As a graduate of this university, you join a worldwide kinship of educated persons who have earned opportunities and responsibilities of leadership and service in their chosen communities. To recognize this affinity, we invite each graduate to stand and join with the thousands who've gone before in making the University of Calgary's graduate pledge. The pledge is not an oath, but is a solemn expression of your intention to apply your learning and experience positively for the widest benefit. I invite all past graduates of the University of Calgary to support these newest alumni by also standing and affirming a graduate's obligations and ideals. Could I ask all past graduates to also stand? Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce our distinguished graduate, Mary Cameron, who will lead the graduate pledge. Mary received her Bachelor of Science from our university in 1972. She is the chair of the Board of Directors for Cougar Drilling Solutions and a board director with the Edmonton International Airport Authority. Mary is also an active community champion, including several years of leadership with Habitat for Humanity and service on the board of directors of Habitat International. Additionally, Mary works closely with our Faculty of Science on leadership initiatives for women in science. She has received numerous awards in recognition of her community service, such as the Women of Vision Award and the Queen Elizabeth II Jubilee Medal. Please join me in welcoming Mary.
Thank you. It's my honor to be here. Graduates, I will now lead you in the graduate pledge on the inside back cover of your program. Please follow along and also read aloud. And when we finish, you will all say along with me, "This is my pledge." So, as a graduate of the University of Calgary, wherever life may take me, I will use my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability for the well-being of my communities and for the advancement of learning and the public good. I will conduct myself with honesty and integrity, taking responsibility for my actions and respecting the rights, opinions, and dignity of all peoples. I will maintain my competency and keep abreast of developments in my chosen fields. I will strive to better my communities through good citizenship and active participation. I will be a loyal ambassador for my university and will seek to promote its welfare and maintain its reputation. I will honor all who have shared their knowledge with me and will, in my turn, share my knowledge and experience with those who enter my field or come under my direction. In all my dealings, I will endeavor to be known as a person of honor and repute, ever seeking to earn the peace of good conscience. This is my pledge.
By the authority of the statutes of Alberta, and upon the recommendations of our faculties, I admit you to the University of Calgary degrees you have earned and grant you the rights and privileges, powers and responsibilities pertaining to those degrees. Congratulations.
Eminent Chancellor, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lisa Young. I have the privilege to serve as the Dean of Graduate Studies. All master's and doctoral students at the University of Calgary are registered in the Faculty of Graduate Studies, but they find their home in their Faculty of Study. So it gives me great pleasure to join today with my colleagues, the Vice Dean of Science and the Dean of Kinesiology, in congratulating these graduates. Eminent Chancellor, by authority of the Council of the Faculty of Graduate Studies, Associate Dean Jalel Azayas and I have the pleasure to present the following graduates.
For the degree Doctor of Philosophy, Tasnima Abidin. Arfan Rahin Afzal. SM Didar Al-Alam. Kimberly Mary Bell. Perlas Karani. Marianne Jose Egermont. Bibi Mariam Ilahi. Saul Ernesto Guevara. Aprami Jaggi. Muhammad Rizaul Karim. Oksana Kryzhanivska.
Go right up a little further. Right there. Good. Just wait a second.
Junjiao Lee.
Now you can go. Go for it. Look straight ahead. Go a bit further.
Lindsay Ann MacDonald Vermeulen. Ahmed Azzuddin Ahmed Mustafa. Amir Niazi. SM Sohan. Somia Somnath. Madina Sultana. Riting Ju. Summer Christie. Riki Watari. For the degree Master of Kinesiology, Trevor James Bartoli. Adriana Mary Dick. Michelle Catherine Forrest. Yuko Onosato. Nicole Marlene Struders. Francis Ackerman. Lisa Mary Diane Axelson. Christine Shizkowski. Inayat Daliwal. Roshan Ara Diloruba. Alana Elaine Felsky. Shuajing Guo. Sheikh Jishan Kabir. Justin Joseph Kelly. Alana Hope Kent. Peter Allen Klassen. Kristen Nicole Lorenzen. Andrew Mills. Tatum Priyambada Mitra. Terence Mock. Nonso Kennedy Nwafor. Nwaneka Okiogeni Onyejekwe. Spencer Penfold Brown. Sydney Ann Pratt. Eric Provencher. Muhammad Riza Rabbani. Muhammad Wasiur Rahman. Noman Shaukat. Laksh Tondon. Levina Aurelio Wirjo Verdojo. Honye Wong. Un Yang. Fatimatus Zohra. Sarwat Ramjan. Cynthia Swatzowski. Eminent Chancellor, that is the graduating class of 2018 from the Faculty for Graduate Studies. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Chancellor Thirsk, President Cannon, honored guests, faculty, staff, family, friends, and graduates. My name is Penny Werthner, and it is my privilege to serve as Dean of the Faculty of Kinesiology. To all our graduating students, and on behalf of our faculty and staff, I congratulate each of you, and I hope as you go forward on your new path that you will stay in touch with us and let us know how you're doing. Eminent Chancellor, by the authority of the Council of the Faculty of Kinesiology, Dr. Reid Ferber and I have the honor to present the following graduates.
For the degree Bachelor of Kinesiology, Jellymark Florence Alvarez. Komal Kaur Ajala. Amanda Lee Ball, with distinction. Lydia Jane Besselt. Marissa Marie Borelli. Shelley Lynn Bouvier. Rebecca Marie Brady, with distinction. Cynthia Chu. Hannah Clark. Madeline Lorraine Klein, with distinction. Rachel Lynn Cowitz, with distinction. Tingu Denny. Brianna Denham, with distinction. Upneat Dollywall. Brittany English. Hannah Glockner. Brittany Loren Grant, with distinction. Rachel Elizabeth Grant, with distinction. Jessica May Groveld. Skylar Horton. Shota Ida, with distinction. Terrace Lee Crucial, with distinction. Lauren Bethany Kristen Lane. Emily Lefebvre, with distinction. Nelson Lipsick, with distinction. Avneet Mali. Laura McManus, with distinction. Janine Valerie Marinick, with distinction. Parisa Merriman, with distinction. Jalen Christina Moffett, with distinction. Cameron James Morrow, with distinction. Madison Jean Motley. For the degree Bachelor of Kinesiology, Certificate in Sustainable Studies, Renee Christina Nutini. Vanessa Nicole Piglioni, with distinction. Stefania Peranitsky. Aaron Taylor Sellers. Adil Siddiqui. Megan Swindahurst. Rebecca Louise Tofolo, with distinction. Nicole Irene Toss, with distinction. Madison Jane Tyler, with distinction. Jason Way, with distinction. For the degree Bachelor of Kinesiology and Athletic Therapy, Megan Kretzler. For the degree Bachelor of Kinesiology in Health and Exercise Physiology, Lisa Schlenker. For the degree Bachelor of Kinesiology Honors in Kinesiology, First Class, Matthew John Carter. For the degree Bachelor of Kinesiology in Leadership and Pedagogy and Coaching with distinction, Frederick George Aziz. Rebecca Danielle Sear. Aaron Lai, with distinction. Emily Barbara Morales, with distinction. Mary Ann Osborne. April Stephanie Palachuk, with distinction. Catherine Tremblay, with distinction. For the degree Bachelor of Kinesiology in Mind Sciences in Kinesiology, Madison Malin McCardle. A combined program, Bachelor of Commerce with distinction, Bachelor of Kinesiology in Mind Sciences in Kinesiology with distinction, Jack Allen Pengelly. For the degree Bachelor of Kinesiology in Mind Sciences in Kinesiology, Jordan Spires. For the degree Bachelor of Science with Honors in Biomechanics, First Class, Michael Jonathan Stewart Esposito. Tessa Ann Exley, First Class. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Biomechanics, Teague Elizabeth Foreman. Sarah Faith Coop. Michael Allen Marsh. Alexandra Justine Nickerson. Molly Frances Ramsey. Darian Simon Imbang. For the degree Bachelor of Science with Honors in Exercise and Health Physiology, First Class, Nadir Imami. Melanie Suzanne Trudeau, First Class. Valerie Volkova, First Class. Garrett Michael Aukry. Khaled Amory. Eric William Bulganoff. Matthew Andrew Davenport, with distinction. Brianna Michelle Gawley, with distinction. Christine Lee Adion Grantis. Sean Kenneth Keith. Savea Reinhardt, with distinction. Stephen Alexander Shikazi, with distinction. Malcolm Conrad Spitkowski, with distinction. Mitchell Joseph Toffin. Madeline Sarah Wilton Clark, with distinction. For the degree Bachelor of Science Honors in Kinesiology, Tanzil Sadiq Badani. Alicia Hassam, first class. Geneva Lee Kennedy, first class. Renee Lorraine Kotsporitis, first class. Anmol Mattu, first class. Caitlin Nicole Busser, with distinction. Catalin Ruth Campbell. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology with distinction, Kaylin Chu. Shannon Marie Giorgini, with distinction. Shala Humphrey. Anusha Ilango, with distinction. Fatma Khalid Elmadi. Scott Anthony McKay, with distinction. Nicholas Angelo Massaro, with distinction. Seamus Daniel McFadden, with distinction. Anna Mikolajchuk, with distinction. Janita Shum. Jasmeet Kaur Singh. Rachel Esther Solway. Christine Track. Quinn William Turner, with distinction. Sonia Weckerlin. Sabrina Louise White, with distinction. Natalie Wei-Yen Young, with distinction. Jessica Carvalho Videra, degree Bachelor of Science and Honors in Mind Sciences and Kinesiology. Sarah Elizabeth England. Spencer Mackenzie Ho. Thank you. Eminent Chancellor, that is the graduating class of 2018 from the Faculty of Kinesiology. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Eminent Chancellor, President Cannon, Provost Marshal, family, friends, and graduates. My name is Cindy Graham, and I'm the Vice Dean in the Faculty of Science, and I am incredibly pleased to be able to celebrate with you on your graduation. Congratulations. It is an exciting time to be a scientist, and each of you is poised to make significant contributions to help advance solutions to our societal grand challenges. Today, you are also joining our Faculty of Science alumni community. As ambassadors, you take the values of the Faculty of Science, innovation, curiosity, collaboration, integrity, wellness, and impact into your professional and everyday life. We are so proud of your accomplishments and wish you the very best in the future. Eminent Chancellor, by the authority of the Council of the Faculty of Science,
Associate Dean Chibri and I have the honor to present the following graduates.
For the degree Bachelor of Science, Honors in Actuarial Science, Jiahui Mo. Bachelor of Science, Honors in Actuarial Science, Combined Program, Bachelor of Arts in Economics, Sikui Ocean Wei. Lipu Alex Zhang, First Class. Ray Dong. Okay. For the combined program, Bachelor of Science in Actuarial Science and Statistics with distinction, Bachelor of Arts in Economics with distinction, Diana Rose Gibson. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Actuarial Science with distinction and Bachelor of Commerce with distinction, Jeremy James Gillespie. Sean McLaren Meekers. Morgan Page Meyer. Connie Ng with distinction. Bachelor of Science in Actuarial Science and Bachelor of Commerce, Braden Parker. Rayan Abdul Rauf. James Robert Vo. Jujan Addison Shong with distinction. Roger Xu. Xuan Jiao. For the Bachelor of Science Honors in Applied Mathematics, First Class, Vanessa Ann Biziante. Munib Ajmal. Jaiwook Kang. Ping Zi Li. Brian John Claude Moxon, with distinction. Alexis Michaela Tavares. Rahina Prachiza Riaz Ordianes. Sally Nandini Singh. Johnson Tran. Amy Catherine Wrong, with distinction. For the degree Bachelor of Science Honors in Computer Science, First Class, Bachelor of Science Honors in Astrophysics, First Class, Dante Renato Benchiavienga. Jade Kennedy White, First Class, Internship Program, Computer Science. Hannah Catherine Wright, First Class. Tariq Mohammed Amjugani. Arnel Jerome Adibianto. Amjad Abdulkrib Al-Absai. Idel Grace Altares, with distinction. Laisla Batiani Arias, with distinction. Zachary John Aries. Elizabeth Au. Egerlin Sampeng Ayuban, with distinction. Justin Donald Berry. Daniel Karali Bezdek. Peng B. Bradley Alexandra Bouchard. Olieski Brilov. Alexander Edward Beeman, with distinction. Scott Austin Campbell. Himay Castillo. Medel Castro. Richard Chun Fei Chan. Silak Irayin Chan. Rinchi Chen. Yin Li Cho. Johnny Fu Nung Chung with distinction. Satara Don Cressy with distinction. David Frederick Curry. Mark Jason DeCastro with distinction. Nathan Aaron Dean. Brendan Sevan Dueck. For the Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Bachelor of Commerce Cooperative Education Program, Shahid Ibrahim. Mark Andre Fischel. Jima Gatwich. Kevin Jiang. Andrew Burton Gronovet with distinction. Vimo Gu. Mo Dan Han. Kenneth Ryan Hancock. Samuel Yuen Harrison. Jaspreet Kaur Harry. Rukiya Hassan. John Robert Herman. Scott Ho. Sean Douglas Hoy. Ryan Halowecki. William Hung. Lauren Elizabeth Howard, for the Bachelor of Science in Computer Science and General Mathematics. Spencer Douglas Howe. Michael Yuk Xing Hung. Graham James Hutchinson. Tina Tan Huan. Ray Italia. Corey Robert Jensen. Oh. Mackenzie Austin Carey. Kashif Majid Khan. David Z. Zhang Lian. Carlin Kenneth Yu. Christopher Mateus Lowe. Donald Eric James Lukanek. Albert Liu. Debbie T. Macron. Jared Tiernan Madden. Adrienne Francia Marie Deliola Menelauskas. Spencer Aquino Manzan, with distinction. Timothy Blake Mealy, with distinction. Zibian Mie. Mateo Frank Molnar. Alfonso Martin Muniz. Michael Nobel Pascual. Neil Alexander Pullman, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science and Bachelor of Arts in Political Science. Raza Mohab Kanzi. Justin Taylor Quaintance. Marco Quinez. Michael Wolfgang Radke. Ray Raffi, with distinction. Gerald Omana Ranches. Benjamin Christopher Jameson Roberts, with distinction. Jared Singh Rupre. Stephanie Rebecca Ross, with distinction. Charlie Christopher Roy, with distinction. Jonathan Taylor Schleibach. Shahab Sehedi. Roman Schuyler. Taylor William Stemp. Austin David Sullivan. Mohammed Hamad Tahir. Marcus Jonathan Tang. Ana Paulina Ramos Talen, with distinction. Marie Lavinia Thompson, with distinction. Jeffrey Alexander Tinkes. Anna Lee Tran, with distinction. Kevin Daniel Tran. Michael Tretiak. Shannon Marie Tucker Jones, with distinction. Farah Sheila Urmeneta. Manuri Vachon. Alan Matai Varke. Stephen Tan V. Kendra Ann Wanamaker. Yun Luthar Wanaka. Terry Wu. Mu Zie Xiao. Xing Yang Jiang. Okay. For the degree Bachelor of Science in General Mathematics, Manpreet Kaur Atwal. Christopher Han Kan Yuan. Demilio Adermi Olagbaki. Lucas Scott Preston. For the degree Bachelor of Science Honors in Geology, Russell Evans Ashton. Chanel Ray Bjorndal, Honors. Morgan Dale Brooks, Honors, First Class. Chelsea Jordan Campbell, Honors. Darren Ming K. Trow, Honors. Koi Nguyen Duong, First Class, Honors. Jenna Riley Helmer, Honors. Zachary Joseph John Lamoureux, Honors, First Class. Tanya Leons, Honors, First Class. Tiara Vanessa Nabur, Honors, First Class. Scott Mackenzie Norland, Honors, First Class. Darren Andrew Bumsar, Honors, First Class. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Geology, Mohammed Fayez Aklu. Riley Albert Barnett. Eric Stephen Burge. Harmony Jamoon Boz with distinction. James Anthony Burr with distinction. Alexin Solis Kabong. Megan Kathleen Canuel, with Bachelor of Science in Geology and Earth Science. Brendan James Chapman, with distinction. Taylor Kathleen Cunningham. Jordan Andrew Doman. For the degree Bachelor of Science in Geology with distinction and Bachelor of Science in Zoology with distinction, Emily Dawn Elphison. Brandon Mitchell Elliott. Ryan Eric Flinkfeld. Tyler John Ford. Adrian Gale. Alex Jiang. Jeremy Gruel. Navraj Singh Hari. Khalid Mohammed Halilal. Hernan Carlos Igueca. Chelsea Marie Geyser. Kenny Jean Kilcommons. Anthony Frederick Knutson. Michael James Lipinski. Mauricio Jesus Lopez. Hung Tan Mai. Erin Rachel Mitchell. Joshua Seth Morales. Udak Ikinolu Obey. For the combined degree of Bachelor of Science in Geology and Bachelor of Arts in Economics, Spencer Gordon Purnell. Jordan Elizabeth Reed. Joshua James Rose. Wesley Harrington Rose. John Carlo Bonsob Rodico. Caitlin Rose Schmidt. Eric J. Sain. Tag Michael Selwood. Joshua Peter Schenkel. Corey Mark Shearer. Megan Dawn Shipman. Evan Michael Sebin. Olga Solovieva. Paige Brittany Stannard. Tyler Tran. For the combined degree of Bachelor of Science in Geology with distinction, Bachelor of Science in Geophysics with distinction, oh, there's more. Combined program, Bachelor of Science in Geophysics with distinction, Bachelor of Science in Geology with distinction, Mike David Wanch. Yu Liang Wen. For the combined program, Bachelor of Science in Geology, Bachelor of Science in Biological Science, Wen Erstrom. Adam Wennerstrom. Pierre Alexander Wilkin. Conrad Vitek. Sean Yao. Robin Scott Pellegrino for the degree of Bachelor of Science Honors in Geophysics. Anthony Edward Anderson, Bachelor of Science in Geophysics. Manpreet Kaur Brar. Mandana Chowdhury. For the combined program, Bachelor of Science in Geology and Bachelor of Science in Geophysics, Emerson Reese Corbett. Stefan Jordebeck. Maximilian Anthony Ferguson. Tyler Gervais with distinction. Fyodora Vladimirovna Ivanuk. Grisha Dmitrik Ivanov for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Geophysics and Astrophysics. Francesca Isabella Leeson. Julian Lee, Bachelor of Science, Computer Science, Geoscience. For the combined program, Bachelor of Science in Geophysics, Bachelor of Science in Geology, Bradley Wolfgang Lindgren. David Ma. Ian Cameron McFarlane. Bruce Douglas Moore. Maya Pavlovic. Sean Stephen Rode. Mohammed Atsham Safdar. Rajpreet Singh Sadhu. Bradley Cole Smushko. Bun Song T, or Tommy T. Taylor Davis Till. Matthew Ryan Torrio. Robert Gerald Wigg. Andrew Trofimov. Simrat Verma. Wesley Wong. Yu Kishu. Kai Chuang. For the degree of Bachelor of Science Honors in Pure Mathematics, First Class, Bachelor of Science Honors in Computer Science, First Class, Reginald David Liebert. Rowan Marlene McNally, Bachelor of Science in Pure Mathematics and Applied Mathematics with distinction. Christopher Michael Watson. Erwin Koo, Bachelor of Science Honors in Statistics, First Class. Hao Fu with distinction, or Tony Fu. For Bachelor of Science in Statistics with distinction and Bachelor of Commerce with distinction, Scott Douglas Graham. Kira Monique Wise. Yi Tsung Zhang. Eminent Chancellor, that is a graduating class of 2018 from the Faculty of Science. Thank you.
Thank you. Graduates, we recognize your years of demanding work and your commitment to your studies, but also to your extracurricular activities. You've worked hard, and we're so very proud of all that you've accomplished. Well done. Congratulations.
We are now at the point in this ceremony where we honor graduates for special recognition, those students who have excelled in their studies to the point where they are recognized as medal winners. The medals that we are awarding today appear on page 48 of your convocation program. Eminent Chancellor, Madam President, it's my honor to present to you, the platform party, the graduates and family and friends assembled here today, the following medal winners. The winner of the Faculty of Kinesiology Gold Medal is Scott McKay. Scott is a student, researcher, and an athlete. During his program, he achieved a 3.99 cumulative GPA. Exactly, wow. I think that deserves a cheer. And he amassed over $29,000 in scholarships and studentships. In his first year, Scott competed for the Dinos and was recognized as an academic All-Canadian. After first year, he turned his focus to research, working as a research assistant and completing 2 student-led projects with the Markham Undergrad Research Program and the Alberta Health Services Senior Clinical Network programs. Scott has been involved as a volunteer on and off campus with the Fitness and Rehabilitation Program, Taking Strides, and the Children's Adapted Physical Activity Program. Through his degree, he has developed a passion for working with older adults to enhance their quality of life by improving physical activity levels and sleep. Scott will be working as a research assistant at Foothills Hospital over the coming year before pursuing further schooling. Congratulations, Scott. Got it. The winner of the Association of Professional Engineers and Geoscientists of Alberta Past President's Gold Medal is Tyson Gervais. The winner of the Department of Computer Science Silver Medallion and the Department of Mathematics and Statistics Silver Medallion is Reginald Libert.
Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends who have come from far and wide, thank you for attending this convocation ceremony and supporting our graduates. What a pleasure it's been for us to be able to greet each of the accomplished graduates as they cross the stage. They truly represent the future of our nation. Thank you to our esteemed faculties, the Faculty of Graduate Studies, the Faculty of Kinesiology, and also to the Faculty of Science. Congratulations to our honorary degree recipient, Dr. Haley Wickenheiser, And to the Order of the University of Calgary recipient, Ian Minifee. Thank you to our orator, Aretha Van Herk, for your moving citation for Dr. Wickenheiser. That was an awesome thing. Congratulations again to our medal winners, Tyson, Reginald, and Scott. Convocation wouldn't be the same if it wasn't for music, so first of all, thank you to Alf Miller, our piper, our vocalist, Joelle Welling, and to the Johnny Summers Quintet. Grads, this is something really special. How cool is it to have a jazz combo at your convocation? This is a memorable ceremony. Special thank you to my many colleagues who have worked relentlessly behind the scenes for weeks on end, our marshals and ushers, all of our wonderful staff and volunteers to make this afternoon's convocation ceremony unfold so smoothly. To our 2018 grads, we wish you fond memories of your time at the University of Calgary. Congratulations on a job well done. Today is a day of celebration, so take photos with your family and friends, party hardy this evening, and cherish the memories that you've made along the way. You've done it. You're a University of Calgary graduate, a distinction that you will carry with you for the rest of your life. I'm proud to be an alumnus of this great university, and I'm now proud to be associated with you as fellow alumni. I declare this convocation closed. Please stand for the departure of our procession.